You guys, are you for real? Like, we're for real? Are we really doing this? Like, I'm hearing that specifically. We're on part 6 for Sag? Like, this thing keeps getting cut off. Like, I don't know what that's alluding to, but we were just talking about how the devil was gonna clean up where where they left off. Okay, here. With the looking kind of priestess feeling, knowing this energy space of the death guard possibly in some way, maybe subconsciously. Death guard here staring at the devil. And they add one to the high priestess. So for a number of you, it's like um there is something maybe even that is a little bit like I'm hearing this is getting spicy. I'm hearing that the devil is looking at the high priestess. How many people are in the room? Are we all back? Like, we're all in the room, right? um yeah, so I'm seeing someone like wants to maybe even, but it cut right there, so I don't know. Maybe like I don't know, like someone's higher self was like hacking that log down before it could really like take root. I don't know what those into. Now, oh shoot, we have 3 people in the room. Okay, well, it's a divine number, so it's alright. Even if there's distance between us, I'm hearing that with the devil, the high priestess, and the death guard. We still are, I'm hearing three's company after all. I'm hearing that. It's weird. I'm seeing death card, devil, and the high priestess making the triangular formation. Leave number 3. Alright. Now, someone is watching somebody. I'm hearing that as well. Like, someone's like, I'm watching you. I'm hearing that. Like, from the death card to the devil. They're like, if you try to like wake up Sleeping Beauty on time, like, and you try to like walk her down the aisle first before I do, I will be your worst nightmare. And they like put the hood back on, the Darth Vader thing. Now, right before we, okay, as I was meditating, right before we got into part 6, Sag, yes, we're in another state of meditation there. All right. I was hearing emo with the death card and the devil. Now, I'm hearing cover your eyes. I'm hearing it's it is the closest we'll ever get to one another. Holy moly! All right, what in the world? Devil looking at the high priest with the temperance card and the 10 of wands. I'm hearing higher and higher. That's where we'll meet. I'm hearing that as well. What is that about, you guys? Anyone got some insight? I know, you guys, it's so weird. On the channel now, we've got 3 live videos going. And it won't let me resume from the last live. It makes me start a new one. So, I don't know what that's about, you guys, with Sag, but... So, what is going on with that? What is up with the, like, only higher and higher? This person is so confused. They don't get it. They're like, you give me some ammo and then you back out. You give me, like, a promise, but it's not with a ring. You purposely cheat me out of a contract, but you say I'm in the clause. You cut me on my back, but you kiss me on the front of my chest. I'm hearing that as well. Let's clear that. Let's clear that. This is something like, I don't know, kind of psychic as well. They feel like there's something psychic happening with that death card and the high priestess. Let's have this card. Let's clear that. Oh. So, if you guys were to guess, like, what would go down in this scenario? What is your hunch with this connection with the death card? Look at the devil and the high priestess. Because it seems like the death card is making some claims here. I'm hearing it in that way. Like, I don't know what. Because we're on or no at this point. I'm seeing Pisces. Giving me someone who's a lot of Pisces and Sag. Sag would be you dealing with Scorpio, whatever it might be, and a Capricorn. But it's like, someone's like losing faith. They're like, fuck, we tried it like 6 times. Like, what else do you want? Like, 6 years, been 6 years already. What? I'm hearing whiz by, just whiz by. Like, they're assuming, they're like, maybe you just don't want me. I'm hearing that as well. Now, for a number of you, I'm hearing Darleaf very strongly. I think there's the last name of Tara. Yeah, Tara, are you in the house there? Okay. Now, for a number of you, they're super confused. The hybrids again. Thank you so much for your donation, Kayla Rose. Kayla's like hinting. We're in 6 is nothing, baby. We're talking about 9 years over here. We're talking about 2009. I'm hearing that as well. 2019. I'm hearing that as well. So maybe something carries out in stages now. Sagittarius. So someone possibly is like also like, well, I think I will just like remove myself from the list then. Like they maybe delete the memory. I'm hearing that as well. They delete the messages. They delete the everything. They're like, I guess like goodbye. I guess this is goodbye. I'm hearing that. Sailor Moon magazines in the trash. I'm hearing that as well. Someone's like trashing all these sentimental things. I don't know. And then it's like right then I'm hearing Rupert the rabbit. I'm hearing rips out the. I'm hearing the shared token of a memory that they connected on and was like, I'm here. Don't fear. So this sounds like something narcissistic, to be honest. I'm hearing there's the hooded, curdled milk. What in the world? It's so weird. I'm saying a glass of milk, it's covered. I don't know what that's about. What do you do with that? Death card upright. High priestess. Someone's like cooking something like, what do I do with this? It's like supposed to do that though. I don't know. Athena. No. Thank you for connecting to you. Do. High priestess at like a dance party. She's like, I hope I don't see him here. I tried to win him back. He doesn't want my heart. So where's my new winter wardrobe? I'm hearing that the high priestess is like trying to make the best of the situation. Maybe they went through like some kind of really. They're very confused. Very. I don't want to say depressed, but like it was kind of like a dark night of the soul thing with the Ten of Wands, and then the devil's looking at the high priestess like, do not fear. Like I will dust your mirror. Hearing that. Nothing like the devil to get you out of the mood of the. I'm hearing the bungee cord moment with the. Okay, I don't know. Let's clear that. So someone comes to the saving grace moment with the savior. I'm not kidding you. The Seven of Wands card was moving. Someone maybe is doing some kind of magic thing. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know. You may want to clean off your like closet door. I'm hearing that specifically. I don't know like what you wear. I don't know what. Let's clear that. Maybe there's something that maybe you wore, you're holding on to. It's in relation to that interaction. Maybe they're like still holding on to that as well, the memory of that or something like that. Let's clear that. Now, the death card here, looking back, the devil's like, I will dust your brand off. Don't worry, baby. Devil here. This guy rides off on a motorcycle. Up to the high priestess and this temperance card. I'm perfect for the problem that you preach. Da 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 da. So we went from the death card to the devil? Are we dusting? Hold on, are we really cleaning it up? Are we cleaning the problem up? Or are we covering it up with some other problem? Here with the devil, I don't know what. It's like, oh, well, he's also got a problem. I'm really got a problem of his own. He doesn't even let me into it, you know? It's like the opposite of this positive other connection where it's like, they make me feel like I'm wrapped up in their shit. So the person like makes me feel like I don't have anything to do with it and like I'm not even allowed in that room. Like, let's clear that. So they got two separate things. Maybe going on. I'm hearing I'm a goner, baby. They're super maybe independent. Yep, you got the strength card reverse. Like they don't show up to any events. They never sign on any lines. They're super mysterious. Maybe it's funny. Maybe they're related to the death card. They could even be like somehow incognito mode together. I'm hearing that as well. I don't know. It could be on a spiritual level. They got some sort of soul contract that they relate to. They combine their messages together. I'm hearing that's very weird. Okay, it's about the binding thing. I don't know. Let's clear that. Eight of Pentacles. Like. I'm here. Well, you were their problem last life. Now I took that one on. Now they're gonna use this one in this life for me. I'm hearing that as well. I'm hearing to test you on. Again, so let's clear that. Now I'm hearing temper with the death card, temper tantrum, Seven of Wands. They like throw their glow stick in the middle of the room. They're like, go away. They have such a temper, you guys. Like, they throw their like forks and knives at the fortress that they've made. I don't know what. Okay, alright. So I'm hearing tribal. Treble. I'm hearing that as well. Maybe they're a musician. Maybe they're a producer. I'm hearing magic, the letter M. Make me a beat, make me a record. They're super like very, very experimental maybe with their music in some way. It's like maybe someone calls them, it's even like a contract where they're like, hey, can you make me like a mad sick beat? I'm hearing that as well. This person's like, made it, and they like send it over to them. So you know, they got this like really interesting, convoluted sort of creative character. It could be something that they want to carry out, but it may be in the connections that they feel most vulnerable in that then it becomes a little bit of like, I'm suddenly a wizard, and I don't want to be bothered with my cloak. I'm hearing that again. I don't know what's up with the cloak thing, guys, but it's getting like dusty. I'm hearing. What is that about? The cloak is getting dusty? I was gonna say under the desk, but we stopped there. So what's up with the cloak now? Is that also an issue? Something is like now they're having a problem with the cloak. Okay. Oh boy, yeah, no, it's not you, it's me. All right, yeah, I don't have to want to say that, but I want to have to say it as well at the same time. I want to get through this. I'm here also with you. I want to get through this problem. This behavioral trait possibly even. No, I see 8 people in the room. Must have faith. She ripped the TikTok off the wall. She was like, "Listen, I'm not waiting for your cloak to like come down as well from the shoulders." I'm hearing so broad upon which it lays. Okay, wow. Must have faith whipped out her own piece of poetry. but I'm hearing but with greater peace in the message. Okay. I don't know. Anywho's. I'm hearing Tony Braxton. This person talks about songs with this other person as well. Music is a big part of life, possibly. They feel that music speaks to their. I'm hearing to their sink and swim moments. Sink and swim moments. Yeah, to their sink and swim moments. So it's like I feel like I make my life. I'm hearing make sense like through sound. I'm hearing that with the death card. Okay, so they're a musician, but they're like talking to this. Oh. This is maybe even meditative. They could have a very strongly placed Neptune, a lot of planets in the 12th. Again, I'm seeing like 5 planets in Scorpio in the 12th house. So the death card here mirroring the high priest is like this. Is, ironically enough, like they're resisting this person, but they like talk to them in their dreams. Like they ignore them and they're like, hey. But like in meditation, they're like, so I made you this promise ring. I really like pretend that you're here. I'm hearing that as well. They talk to them like on a vibrational level. They're like, this is the only way I can like talk to you. I'm hearing that as well. Maybe it's like emotionally, like this person picks up on their heartbeat, like their heart chakra. They're like, it's beating, like it. They miss me. I'm hearing that. Like they can feel it, no question. I'm hearing. I'm sorry, I dropped the ball. I was abroad. I'm hearing that with a death card. What is that about? I don't know. Death card time. This person is like, alright. I mean, it's a little weird, but alright. I'm not going to judge you. Like, the high priest doesn't want to judge this person. They just don't understand what all of the, like, strategic moves are. Like, why are you, like, suddenly, like, staggering? Like, they feel like it's erratic. Maybe. There's, like, a shift that's possibly, like, sudden. Like, one day on Sunday, you're on me with more with more tempo. I'm hearing that. Then it's like on Tuesday, you tell me I'm trash. I'm hearing that, and you have to take it out. Let's clear that. I don't know, I'm judgment, but let's not go there. Okay. So this person maybe tries not to take it seriously, type of thing. I'm hearing, hey Jude. Da-na-na-na. I am filing a class action lawsuit. I'm hearing that with the death card. Yo, I don't know. I mean, this could be different for everyone, but they might like go so far as like, I'm gonna sue them. Like, I don't know what else to do. Anyways, let's clear that. Now, could be metaphorical. On a spiritual level, like I wanna sear the contract out of my claws. I'm hearing that as well. They try to like, they go to the guru. They're like, can you get rid of this soul contract for me? The person's like, you want me to do that? You want me to burn, baby, burn. Really? But it's like facetious. They're like, you really want me to like burn your dream for you? Not possible. I'm hearing that. This person's like, I don't work in a hospital. I don't kill fucking people. I'm hearing that. I don't know what else I'm doing. All right. Okay, I'm hearing, we'll clear the air. This person feels like it's so toxic. They're like, I can't even talk to you about that. Like, the fact that, I don't know. Anyway, so let's clear that. I'm hearing cause. I burn for my cause. Temperance. Like, they're working with a mentor. They're like, okay, look, so channel that so-called anger as passion. Now, where do you want to channel that? In what direction? What's your cause? I'm hearing that as well. So maybe there's a number who want to connect on a certain concept. Thank you, Monica, for tuning in. Good night, good night. Have a great night. And who else here is tuning? JR? JR? Good night, JR. Good night, Shalom. Everyone's like, we're gonna dip before we reach 7. Part 7 of Sag. aka 7 a.m. So, what time is it? 4:20. Oh my. 4:20. I don't know what that was looking for a number of you. I don't do drugs, so I don't know what that's, But take it to go. Okay. Someone feels like maybe they also got to talk to a specialist possibly about this. They're like, maybe it's something chemical. It's something with the frequency. I'm hearing actually with the brain. I'm hearing that like something gets. Okay, well, I'm hearing hockey. They're like talking to a mentor though. They're like, look, it's just like hockey. You're just playing hockey, but hit the puck back and forth. I'm hearing that. So they're talking to a therapist even, or something that's like a mentor. Like a I'm hearing also spirit guide, absolutely. But they're also talking to, well, now I see 74 people in the room. Oh, they're really they're a good influence. I'm hearing that for an overview. They get you like feeling real good. Like when you talk to this person, they got a lot of yellow in the aura. I'm hearing that specifically. Maybe a lot of Leo. They lead you down the right path of thinking. I'm hearing that like specifically. They tell you to like tape yourself and like review it. I don't know what that's when they like talk and listen to your own voice and like mantra. I'm hearing that specifically. Now, I'm hearing I want to meet them. I'm hearing I want to meet them in the 3D. I'm hearing that as well. So maybe this is like a twin flame counselor. I'm hearing that as well with the Temperance card. They're like, they get the conversation going, like they get the ball rolling on a higher plane. They're like, let's not look at it as like tug of war, win or kill. I'm hearing Bill front or back. I'm hearing that as well. Like maybe they're trying to segue the conversation into a space that is more of a mentorship space. I'm hearing that as well. So I don't know. Okay, let's clear that now. For a number review, I'm hearing so Cleopatra met so and so. Okay, then what happened? Maybe they're doing past like regression work, maybe even. Yeah, they're thinking about history now. To understand maybe more so of where these core wounds are actually originating from. Now, okay, now the father's stories is in reverse, and I'm hearing they're famous. I don't know what that was into. They're like, I can't talk to them. They're famous now. I'm hearing that as well. They're uncomfortable. I'm hearing they're in a gunmetal band. I'm hearing that as well. They're like they're like a rocker. I'm hearing responsible. I'm hearing respose. I'm hearing that as well. Respiration. I'm hearing respiration, something like that. Okay, anyways. High Priestess with respiration. I'm tasting spicy stuff on the tongue now. High Priestess with the Temperance card. They're sitting here mirroring the Father's Rose in reverse. They're planning. Someone's planning, like, how do I get this out? Look at the Death card. They're literally boomeranging, mirroring the Father's Rose. They're like working in with a specialist to think about how to talk about this. They're like, well, just rewind the tape, review the points like that were difficult, where you felt like you got stuck. Like think about like play it like a tape. Like where was it that you felt like, like we felt like we couldn't hold on anymore. We like let go. We maybe lost control. Think about exactly those times where, things didn't also perfectly make sense, and then your reaction to that was to let go of it. So there's something maybe that they're pinpointing, and it might be the cause of what kind of like spun this connection in separate directions. I'm hearing that, so called. It's interesting. So now the Death card here is mirroring the High Priestess. Like again, I'm seeing there's a lot of communication happening on a meditative level, like on a spiritual, emotional, even in the way of like there's a presence. I'm hearing of an angelic kind in this space possibly, but let's clear that. I'm hearing be careful with the words you choose. Strength in reverse on the right side of the High Priestess upright. So maybe someone feels like they got a plan and they kind of know where the boat is going, but they feel that they have to be in a right mental space. I'm hearing in the right space. I'm hearing also time-space continuum to carry it out. So there is maybe something of conflict in the environment even. Let's clear that. Ooh, we're feeling some pressure in the left side of the heart chakra. Like far left and far right. Almost like drawn here, like to the armpits. Like almost like, think about the armpits like very vulnerable space. It's where you're like ticklish. If you think about ticklishness, it's like childishness, kind of. Not to say that childishness is wrong or like, needs improvement, but like maybe it's a space of like, how do we talk about the most vulnerable thing, the space that like we like feel we avoid. Maybe it's those spaces of the subconscious, the psyche, that we really want to kind of bring forward and bring forth in a more clear way. So ironically, it's like we're inverting here the message here, the massaging of the conduct of the death card. It's funny with the sun, actually. So, and in relation to the daughter cup. So someone's actually a huge trigger. We're gonna say it like that. And even if it is like at first like, oh my gosh, she's triggering all of like my bad angles. Ultimately, it's to bring forward, right, the reason for why we feel they're bad. And that is a really important point, because that will bring us closer face to face with our greatness. I'm hearing our power. I'm hearing to realize that we have the perspective in our hand in terms of how we choose to. One second. We have our perspective in our in our own eyes. Like someone's like trying to make it very clear, like the way you see things is like a reflection of you in a way. Like if you choose to see everything like in a negative way, like you will see everything as negative. Like you will always have something like to complain about. I'm hearing that as well. Like it will never be good enough. I'm hearing that. Like so maybe for a number of you, somebody is at that point. That's what maybe someone's telling someone. They're like, it's better like not to train the eyes to like train the dog that they feel they see as like wanting to harm them or bite them, or I don't know what that was going to do. But rather to see like, okay, how do we train the eyes to see what also we wish to see? First, like not just in them, but in ourselves. So it's like if I feel like this person would like do me wrong, it's like why would I feel like I would deserve that? Like why would I feel like they would want to do me wrong? I'm hearing that as well. Like why would I feel like that would fit into the conversation even to begin with? So maybe that's the conversation that someone feels like needs to be had and that they're having. And for a number of you, it's something that they've actually made their mind up on. They're like, I need to address this, and there's no way that I'm going to marry her, I'm hearing as well, until I make that promise one with myself first, where I'm married to my best version of myself. I can't be like channeling my demons. I'm hearing that as well, like in relation to the dance with I'm hearing the heavens that I seek. I'm hearing the high priest. Like, so for a number, let's clear that. Now I don't know what that's going to do for everyone. General reading, right? Always a matter of personal interpretation. But someone possibly feels like they are, and it could be them with themselves, absolutely, and isn't every relationship always reflective of that space where it's like, let's clear that again. It's always a matter of how you interpret it. But somebody maybe feels like, well, these are the two aspects of my being, and I have to be ready to acknowledge and embrace how they interact with one another. So Sagittarius, oh my, are you scared for June? I don't know. Sagittarius, like, hey everyone, I am late. Showed up in part 6. I don't know. I heard part 1 through like 5 was like kind of shady. We didn't really know what was like lurking in the grass. Some people were talking about a snake. Yeah, I'll just show up to part 6. So 6. All right. So we got the devil here looking over at the spread. Let's clear that. And the third eye. What's that about? Something's coming. Someone's like, it's a huge confrontation. It's really freaky. Like I don't know what they're like. This is the moment where I test how well I've actually made peace with. I'm hearing also my past. Now maybe someone feels like it's like they start to draw closer. I'm hearing as well to the conversation that they're having here, possibly with the Daughter Cups. And someone has really been quite a mirror here. I'm hearing in this connection, really reflective. And Piper's looking back at the Temperance card. I'm hearing, I'm just a tadpole in your romantic novel with your higher self. Like, don't also, I'm hearing turn it on me. Let's clear that. High Priest with the Temperance card. So maybe someone, even they turn on their guru from time to time. They're like, oh, I think you're against me too. Let's clear that. Okay. Oh my. We got like paraglider thoughts of paranoia running through the brain. I don't know what. Let's clear that. This I don't know. For no reason, this is something maybe even like someone is actually taking some sort of substance for it, and maybe they're working with some kind of like natural oil ointment to like manage these thoughts or manage this space, but meditation, very much so. They're meditating heavily. They're working with a space of like, also again, like it's a transgression space. They think back to certain experiences and then they think through them, and in a more meditative state, Ten of Wands, and so it's like enlightenment possibly, that they feel that they are taking the direction with like, let me look at these experiences not from the perspective of the child, but more so from, let's say, my enlightened higher self. So it's like they're kind of viewing these experiences from another vantage point, possibly even energetically, and they might be working with someone with assistance in that space. Absolutely, I don't know why we're like just I don't know what. Let's clear that in the throat chakra and in the heart. I'm hearing halo, halo. You see my halo, halo. Now, for no reason, this person's famous. Like, people who look at this person may never guess this. They would look at this person and think they have it all. I used to have it all. Da, 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 da. They could be, again, if maybe it's a musician, like, you look at this person and you think they're just, like, so fretty about everything. They're just so cool. They play it off. They're always, like, I'm hearing cutting it up. I'm hearing that as well with the high priestess. What does that mean? What is that? Is that, like, slang for something? Cutting it up? What does that mean? You guys, can you remind me the phone is gonna die again? 5%? You know what that means. Listen, if you don't want it to take 7 years, let's work with the energetics of this connection first. Someone's like trying to like first make it like all make sense in 3D, and it's like, ew, that doesn't work. What about us? What about ba ba da ba 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 ba? You also like try to get over this again, and I just felt like, wow, there's no point. So okay, 4 or 5. I'm here. 4, 3, 4, 5, 6. Did you really, Kurt? Oh my. It's the iPad again. We're on. Are you making jewelry, must have faith? Oh. So. And LNA. Oh boy. Oh boy. So. I'm hearing blank statement without a cause. I don't know what that means. The temperature probably hyper clear that. Turn them on. Someone's like, so what do we do? I'm hearing also about this. High priestess. They're talking to someone. They're really thinking. They're like, is this table big enough for the both of us as well? Like, is she like talking about something like more high definition than I am? I'm hearing that as well. They're like confused. They're like, do they want to talk about this as well? I'm hearing that. Well, more than I do. They're aware. Listen. They know what's up. That's the tricky part. They are actually really in love as well with their mantras. Like, they believe maybe, well, one second, with their message. With their movie, I'm hearing that as well. For whatever reason, the death friend, whatever it is, maybe they're even a screenplay writer. Now, anywho, oh yeah, what is cutting up? Oh, yeah. They're super funny. Like, you guys, we were saying again, they're really, really fun. Like, they have maybe even, like, this way of, like, maybe it's ironic, possibly. They're like, I'm trying to make everyone laugh, and then I go home and I cry. It's like something like that. No, I'm hearing they eat candy, and they throw rocks. I'm hearing that as well. Like a carton of milk. I don't know. They try to hit the box with it. I don't know what. But they're like, they are a star. I'm hearing that like specifically, but like when it gets to like the corner of the room at home, like they use it. I'm hearing that. All right. So, but yeah, people would never guess. That's what we're saying. Now, anywho. It has to do with the merging here. I'm here with the devil. Like, the death card's looking at the devil, like, we gotta merge, man. I don't know how we're gonna do this, but, like, we gotta do it. I'm hearing Bill Nye, the science guy. That's the devil. Death card is like, listen, dude. I'm hearing da-da-da, dun-dun-dun-dun-dun, ma-da-ba-da-ba-ba-ba-ba. Is that the song by Rihanna? Listen, I got, like, a new yellow car. You want it? I'm hearing that. Death card trying to sell the devil off of the high priestess? Like, that's her new man. Death card is looking at the devil like, how do we get you, like, away from the door, far away from it? Far enough away from it that, like, your score in Farmville wouldn't matter as well. Like, I don't know. Someone's like, I don't want you to think that you're like so good with this person that like now you got him. I mean, I don't know why is it, the death card is like literally missing MIA, but can we really say that? They're actually technically close to the High Priestess. They are mirroring the High Priestess actually. They are. They're knighting her. So they've never actually left, maybe especially on, and they got a very close contract. They were healers in a past life. I'm hearing that as well. Together, maybe. They had a sort of home together. It was with, like, Jules. Jessica knows about this. I'm hearing this, but I don't know what to do. We got different messages, different people. I don't know, but the Tempest card, the base of the Hermit. Maybe they taught one another. They worked, I want to seize right here. They talked with one another. They taught each other about herbs. I don't know. Herbalism. On Earth School. I'm hearing that as well. Maybe it's in another dimension. I don't know. Anyways, I'm hearing Doolittle. They work with animals, maybe even. They got like certain... oh yes, they maybe are even, they work with a tribe. They got like something with the animals. Okay, now anyways, with the devil. They were in a tribe together, maybe something like that. Yeah, I'm saying they live in like a tent. Anyways, saying that with the hermit. Now, but the devil has his eye on the high priestess, like, I'm gonna get you, like... And the death card's looking back at the devil like, it's like this. The death card sees the wave coming. Okay? Imagine the death card, the devil, and the high priest is like 3 boats in the ocean, alright? Death card here has full awareness of the scheme that's building with the death card. Like, maybe it's like, I feel that's like coming forward now. Like, this is coming about. I'm hearing that as well. Like, this is gonna come up. Maybe even for review, and for never, maybe this is some kind of contract. Now, for a number, I'm hearing 7th of September. I'm hearing 7/11 as well. Is that July? I'm hearing October. I'm hearing opening. Oh, okay. Opening the door with the top. Let's clear that. So for a number of you, this is something maybe someone's practicing, but whatever. Let's not get into that. 3 people in the ocean on different boats. Now it's like this. They're kind of like they're aware of one another, but they're like far away from each other, at least 6 feet because it's quarantine. You know. Okay. But more than that. Alright, I'm hearing 6 years apart from one another. I'm hearing that as well. Now, the death card here is looking over the devil. Like, he has his eye. Imagine, like, someone seeing 2 people. They got their eyes simultaneously on, like, both of these people. They're like, are they, like, gonna merge? I'm hearing that as well. I'm hearing murky waters, murky waters. It's like maybe even, like, someone's watching, like, people on a team play some, like, match. Like, something like that. They got their eye on different teammates. Now, it's like a coach sort of feeling. Okay, now the death card's looking at the devil, looking at the high priestess. Now, the death card is concerned, really. They're like, I think they're gonna come at her like that. I'm hearing that specifically. Like, I think that they're gonna, like, kind of halo her like that. I'm hearing that as well. The High Priestess, like, with the Temperance card, oh my. The High Priestess is like, we are the children. I'm hearing that, specifically that song with the High Priestess. Ba-da-da-da. Da-da-da-da. Like, I don't know, High Priestess maybe unsuspecting, like, of this interaction, maybe on a spiritual level that's taking place. Like, I'm seeing people that go to war, like, in the astral. I don't know what. You guys, does that take place? Oh, I gotta, yeah. Thank you guys, I gotta, okay. Other things might. If that doesn't take place, something else might. Alright. Someone's like, how do I distract her from, like, this disturbance? I'm hearing that. Like, that's the death card talking in relation to the devil. It's like, how do we make sure? Here, da-da-na-na-na-na. How do we make sure, like, they as well? Well, let's put that. So, alright. It's really interesting. Possibly. I'm hearing he's not in the portrait. I'm hearing get him, like, off of the stock market map. I'm hearing that as well. A little bit of a competitive bond. Quote unquote. Alright. I'm hearing, are you, like, involved in the coupon? I'm hearing that. The death card is like 2 cowboys in the saloon. If this came through another reading. What reading was that? 2 cowboys in the saloon. They show up. Or cow people. For the cowbells, alright, whatever it is, the cancer reading. We're getting back into the cancer reading. I came through, I think, in another reading as well, but anywho, death card is like, buttered up. They, like, show up with the devil. It's like we meet again. Are you still abroad? I'm hearing that. The death card defined themselves as abroad earlier in the reading. So this could be their shadow self. They're like, are you lurking in my image? I'm hearing that. In the backdrop of my film. I'm hearing that. Death card looking at the devil like, you better not do me dirty this time. I'm trying to connect with sweet Delilah all right over here. It's like weird. I don't know. Maybe someone works somewhere, like giving people dirty looks for like staring at like the glass crime. I'm hearing that they. I don't know what those ones do. It's weird. It's like they're not willing to like address their love for this person, but then they will like ward off everyone else's. I'm hearing baton, like they are like the enemy. I'm hearing that as well. It's exhausting. But on an energetic level, because a lot of this is actually not positive for a general reading, right? Yet again. It's not really, I'm hearing the number 23 very strongly here as a focus related to this connection possibly for number 2. I'm hearing, I tested her on the 23rd. I'm hearing she took me right out of the trash. And she baked me under the sun, the heat of the sun. The way she looked at me, I'm hearing that. Wow. It's like words that start the scene of a movie out. I'm hearing that very specifically. Okay, now the Six of Cups leads into the death card. This person could be a playwright. Now, maybe they're using this experience as like creative. So can we say ammo? The card here is mirroring the High Priestess. Like, hi, I'm hearing that. Hi, I'm here, but I'm higher than that as well. Okay, so maybe there's a focus on the energetic again. I'm hearing it's very, very emotional, maybe even sentimental, and it reaches these levels of like, I long, but I shouldn't long. I lust, but I shouldn't lust. I look, but I shouldn't look. I love, but I am love. I'm hearing that specifically. Wow. So they're trying to invert themselves from the need to actually present this connection. I don't know, like maybe someone's like, maybe I don't need to like show up and say like, hey, I am sure of myself now. Maybe it's like, it just needs to come together. So is that a trap for the ego or what? Is that what we can like sort of say that is like, kind of like, communicated through? Like if you don't, is it a vulnerability thing? I don't know, maybe they feel like it's just divine timing, maybe there's a lot here at play. But the death card's looking back at the devil, and again, there's something that needs to play itself out. I'm hearing it in this way, and I don't want to have to say it in that way because I feel like there is something kind of, it is a little controversial, maybe with the devil and the death card. It's like, we meet again. I'm hearing that again with the Six of Cups. It's like, of all times and places, like it's like the kind of feeling someone moved on from someone, they met someone else, and they meet together in this really weird time and place. Is it the wedding? With the announcement in the Libra reading that we're talking about right here? Oh no, with the Mother of Swords mirroring the Death card. Okay, but we got the Hermit as well with the Two Swords, but there's something like, someone's like, I'm gonna like make my vows, this person picks up on it energetically, they send them like a Spidey message, they're like, hey, it's me. Clap my name so I know you're still here. I'm hearing that with the Death card. It's something like, okay. Anyways, let's clear that in the throat chakra. Someone's like, I'm gonna throw him a curveball to see if he'll hit it to the ground. So this person is so weird, guys. They're testing the devil. But it's like the devil wants to make their way to the High Priestess. The Death card is like, will not take their eyes off of the devil. They're throwing these like, I'm hearing Zambone messages. Oh my, devil's getting closer. Listen, the devil's like, I'm making my way to the High Priestess. Get out of my fucking way. I'm hearing that, whoa. With the devil and the Ace of Pentacles. Three of Swords. So this person's protecting them? What in the world? Okay, the Chariot upright. Three of Swords in reverse. They're like, you're not part of no charity fund. Get out of here. I'm hearing that as well. Death card. Maybe they know something here. Hold on. Six of Pentacles or the Hermit. Interesting, because the Six of Pentacles is actually the house. Six is related to the house of the Hermit, and the Daughter of Wands is in reverse, and the Death card is over. So someone's like, I have information. Like, they have this psychic thing. I don't know. The Death card's very, very psychic. And they look at the devil as like, you gotta do cleanup. I'm hearing that with the devil. Like, maybe they're even warning the High Priestess. Maybe this is someone's ex. It's very, very weird. This Death card is ignoring, quote unquote, ignoring the High Priestess, but they're challenging them to the duel with the devil. They're like, I think you gotta clean up that message. I'm hearing what with the devil and the Ace of Pentacles. So I don't know what that's will be different for everyone possibly, or interpreted a number of ways. You guys, can you hear me? Wow, 444. Whoa, 40 minutes right there as well. 444. Oh my, we're getting closer, you guys. The devil's looking over the hikers. I love how you guys like call that out. That's very cool. Hermit here with the 6 of Pentacles. I'm hearing club announcement. Everyone, get in the clubhouse. Hurry. You don't get it. I'm hearing they're here. They're coming closer. Justice, the devil. I'm telling you, they have like something in their hand. They're like, I'm gonna come and like try to make a covenant. I'm hearing that as well. I'm hearing with your club manager. I'm hearing the high priest. This is like something with the spirit guides for you. Absolutely no question. Spirit guides are like, hurry. I'm hearing her. I'm hearing her. I'm hearing her. 7 of Wands. Like they try to channel some message of the high priestess, maybe even in their dreams. They're like, this reminds me of the Pisces read where it was like the nose was going like crazy. Like a number of people trying to get the attention of the high priestess. Like, don't touch them. I'm hearing that as well. The Justice card and the Devil. Like this person's very jealous though. I don't know what is at play here, positive everyone in every way. But the Death card here is looking at the Devil like, don't even think. I'm hearing of the doorknob. Like you have your hand on it. That's the end. I'm hearing that's the end of your world as you will ever know it. And me and her, well, I don't know what will be, but I mean, you're gonna just watch it in the 3D afterlife. I don't know. We're like, yeah, I don't know what. They wish them some weird Willy Wonka sort of, I don't know, closed caption image. It's like, in the credits, we don't know what happened to him, who he is, we use him. 9 of Pentacles, let's clear that. In reverse, Son of Swords in reverse. So, now the Death card here, literally, the Devil's making their way. They're like, I'm hearing the Andalusia, Andalusia Mountains, star bright. Moon in reverse, they're using someone's key, 10 of Pentacles, to get in the front door. Mother Wands up, right? 7 of Swords in reverse. This person is even, like, watching this on camera, like, on Zoom. They're like, not happening. Like, if you even try to look through the keyhole, I'm hearing, I will key you in to your past life and you won't be able to get out of it. I'm hearing Evergreen 9 Pentacles. I'm hearing Gregory is pissed. I'm hearing Gregory F. I'm hearing Scott. I'm hearing that as well. I don't know what that's going to. I'm hearing he's got his socks on, but don't you think that they're not not fuzzy. I'm hearing that as well. They're held up high. I'm hearing as well, and they will be worn with pride. I don't know what that's going to be like. They will run in the middle of the night to this person's like palace. They're like, don't climb that fence. The Father of Cups. Will Smith's backup. Backup bouncer. Yeah, we got beef, but like he's definitely on my back. It's cool. Father Cups upright. Will Smith. Will Smith, you guys. We're channeling. The smell of the whale as well. I'm telling you, Daughter Wands. It's even like an animal who's got someone's back. It's like something like that. Anyways, now the Daughter of Wands and the 6 of Pentacles. Now this could be something that okay, whatever it is. Now 6 of Pentacles in reverse, they've got this like even information that is helpful in relation to space. Like it's something cryptic. Like let me say it this way: the Death card had some sort of relationship with the High Priestess in a past life. They created something together by way of the archetype of the Hermit in relation to the 6 of Pentacles. So there's something that they've actually maybe they've got like I don't know. They've got, I'm hearing loins. I'm hearing they've created something together. So that's something that they have, like, activations. Maybe it's something related to, yes, I am hearing they're, like, I'm hearing Mesra. I don't know what I'm hearing. They've got something with their it's like their body. It's the system of their body. I'm hearing that, like, I don't know what. They've got these, they are able to buzz each other. I don't know what. In at different times. They got, like, they're very close. Oh my goodness. Like, in the moment. Do you see the Death card? Literally jumped right behind the High Priestess. Like, in the moment where I feel like you're gonna be, like, brought face to face with something that is actually, like, I'm hearing bad for your own good, I will be there for you. You can count on it. I'm hearing that as well. Like, I will be your backup. Listen, the Death card behind the High Priestess, but showing up for her. Wow. What's Kurt calling out now? Now, for a number of you, no, they're on it. They're real on it. And it's funny because they even boomerang the Hermit to, like, block the Devil out. They're like, take that! They, like, throw this ammo thing, like, in front of the Devil. The Devil's like, what in the world? Degree program, masters! I don't know what that's going to. Maybe they, like, scrap their name in public way. Let's put it on the heart chakra. So they do something even with their like wizard stuff online. I don't know. They makeshift someone's like address and it like ruins the whole career. I have no idea what that's going to, but it like I don't know what, but they make it so they're like I'm here DEA. I don't know what that's going to. I'm here NDA as well. I don't know. They hack someone's computer program. And they make it so like they cannot like drive through some like portal. I'm hearing that as well. They're like I'm hearing sorry, silverfish not allowed. I'm hearing that as well with the devil and the hermit. No, silverfish is going through a number of readings. Silverfish, I think maybe it's symbolic. I don't know what it is. DNA. Okay, interesting. Someone's trying to hack someone's DNA shit. I don't know what that's only two. But it's it is like maybe symbolic. Silverfish. If somebody can find that out. The Death card, let me tell you, it's so interesting. The High Priestess was the Temperance card, right? In the beginning. They were sitting next to one another. The Death card, without even a question. It's like, it's not like, hey, they knock on the door, hey, it's me, like, I think I need to help you with this. They jump right in between, and you're the line of fire. Like, it's that kind of feeling. Death card, you're right in between the Temperance card and the High Priestess, even behind, like, I mean, behind the scenes, like, they fall in between the lines of also them, their higher self. They're like, I need to save you, like, it's like that kind of feeling. I'm here, like, I'm here for your highest good. And it's funny because they have that way, like, they have that call. They're able to truly step in at certain times. They might even be a spirit guide. And it could be the triggering of the certain aspects of the High Priestess, like, of consciousness. Like, so, maybe these are perceived aspects of consciousness of the Death card. Oh my, now. Sagittarius, I know it's your full moon, baby. Alright. We're going, like, all the way. I want to go to bed. Story time. Tell me another story. Another story. What about that story? Can you tell me that one again, like, from this other angle, though? I don't really get the philosophy of that. Can you just explain that? Thanks. Tuck me in, thanks. Okay. Alright, read Sagittarius, got you all tucked in. Star. 7 of Wands and Moon in reverse. Now, listen, it's interesting. Double bounce back. Yo, it sure did. Double was like, what the hell was that? Sticky ammo. What the? I don't want any part of that. Oh, no. I'm hearing sticky buns as well, like, breaching the contract. Oh no, they got scared, they run away. They're like, you're gonna like brand my they threaten them. They're like, I'm gonna take your whole cloud server. I'm gonna like call it out like on public daytime news. I'm hearing that as well. And then we're gonna have it sent up like in a cloud itself. And then it's gonna serve itself in another story. Let's clear that. No hate, right? Okay, but the Death card, you're looking back at the kid you not. Sagittarius. The devil disappeared. The devil? It was like, literally like, poof, the magic dragon. Yeah, the one that we were talking about earlier? Yeah, right here. It was alluding to, like, that character. I mean, not specifically. 10 of Wands is what replaces the devil. What's that? That's like dust. Bump. Another one. Writes the dust. Okay. They're like, it wasn't me. They called for it. I mean, now, the Death card, like really freaking Willy Wonka is this character out of the script. Like, they're like, you will not be the disaster that throws our patronage off the map. I'm hearing that as well. Like, someone's even on a vacation, they're gonna like have a vacation, they're like, that's not your vacation with them. I mean, we're in Greece? I don't know what, you guys. This is interesting. They're like, itching my nose right there, on the right side specifically. They're like, we were supposed to meet there. If you end up going on that vacation with them there, oh no. I'm sorry. Grape juice and wine, I'm hearing do not understand one another. I don't know what. It's like something like different scale. Okay. Whoa. This person, I don't know. They like throw this like gaseous state, but it's like a liquid, and this person doesn't know how to react to that. But like gas, liquid. Weird. Bye. Okay, 10 of Wands. Now, they spidey them out of the claws. Now, the Death Card's looking at the lizard, like they really like. What? The devil like shuffled back in the deck. I'm telling you. Another card. That's it. Now we call it something else. Like, okay, so, and it's interesting because the devil was pretty, like, to begin with, right? It's funny because the whole way through, we started the relationship with the Death card with the High Priestess as, like, the Daughter of Cups and the Son of Cups. And then they sort of had the staring off contest, and then they turned to the Death card and the High Priestess. Maybe that's a reincarnated form. I'm hearing that as well. Now, you know, the Son of Cups and the Daughter of Cups in the spiritual realm where they're on the same page, and then they have these, like, archetypal forms that they operate through. Now, we're really going that deep. It's not sure. Now, um, for a number of you, it's interesting because then the devil, right? The devil showed up. I don't know when that happened. Maybe we can like look back to the reading and kind of define at what point and how it appeared even. Kind of out of thin air almost, with the Ace of Wands here. It's funny because yes, they actually did thwart this attack. I'm seeing it as maybe an attack. I don't know, maybe of a. I don't know. I don't know. But the Mother of Wands here is like, I don't speak any language other than I'm hearing the conversation with God. So whether that is like with you or your higher self doesn't matter. I'm hearing all are part of that same. I'm hearing Persephone very strongly here. I'm hearing multifaceted. I'm hearing perspective. Wow, perspective of vision. Now, the Nine of Cups is in reverse, is basically the Justice card of Bright, Mother Wands. Like that, I'm seeing that as related as a message to the Justice card and Mother Wands. Like someone's coming out, they're like, I don't see it as like win, give or take, lose. Like they're even like they fought some battle. I'm just telling you, it's cups, kind of wands. They're standing like on this like patch of rubble. They're like that is the remains. They just fought this like crazy freaking war. They're like, all right, now we're standing on. This person freaking disappeared. I don't know what that. I don't know, weird. But I'm hearing we needed to do that. I'm hearing that with the Death card and the Temperance card. Like it's the kind of thing where Romeo sees Juliet in trouble, and even if Romeo was like not willing to confess his love, like when he sees like the High Priestess in danger, I'm hearing the love emanates like from the heart, like and I'm hearing and he acts on it in that moment. So maybe the question maybe for a period of time was like, how do I show that I love them? And then it's like that situation shows up where it's like I totally just focus on how I feel in this moment, and if I feel like I want to see them like be the best of what they can be, I will support that. And I'm here, I will serve that highest mission, and it really is like I dive in front of that freaking bullet, and I'm hearing bullet train as well. I always hear that. Judgment card, Ten of Pentacles, in the Empress. Wow. So for a number of you, and I'm not saying it's like, well, what is literal, but for a number of you, it's something like related to perspective. I'm hearing Persephone again, very strongly here. Maybe a clue. We'll look into that. But Ace of Wands in the Seven of Swords reverse, it's like this is something that maybe it was something of a perspective, like it was something of a it's like a perceived threat even. I'm hearing in the name of God, Ace of Wands, like they did some spell thing as well. They were like Vivici. You're not going on the vacation with them. Like, hell no. I'm hearing that. It's like some sacred land. Like, I just gotta be 100. High Priestess here was gonna go on a vacation with, like, her new brother boyfriend. I'm hearing that. He's my brother. We got this brotherly love thing going on. We're kind of into each other's, like, closet as well. I don't know. We, like, wear each other's clothes. I'm hearing that as well. Like, she doesn't know where they stand, maybe. I don't know what that's going to do. Just trying to figure it out, maybe. With the figure skater here, the devil. I'm hearing that as well. Now, she was like gonna go on a vacation with this person. Maybe the ex here, the death card, is like, well, I'm not really the devil, so I'm not gonna dance like in that way of the flame. But like to say like maybe they were like, well, I can like. I'm here, I could, like, play that part for you, because, like, if you want us to just be in 3D, like, I could technically be that, but I don't want to just be that. I don't want to show up as, like, the 3D conversation that you have as well. With your higher self. Okay, High Priestess. Now, I'm here also with your potential. This, there, a guide, absolutely, but isn't every soulmate connection, isn't every connection. So, it's a matter of perspective. Now, High Priestess, again, the Temperance card. The death card here is like, okay, now that they're doing a donut hole, I'm hearing around you, I'm hearing that as well. In your sort of like direction, and they want to take you to a space that they know. I'm hearing you know your way through. I am gonna have more than my hand on that door. I'm hearing I will have the doorknob in my mouth. I'm hearing, and also I don't know what that's going through. They're like they embody, they shapeshift, they stand in front of this freaking door. I'm hearing that again, like. They morph. It's like a metamorphosis. They're like, you will not marry her. I'm hearing that as well. Okay, so this one. Oh, yeah. There we go. The Libra reading. We know. All right. There'll be a few more. I'm hearing kickstands here. All right. There we go, Kurt. Now, this person, like, it's like something like that. Now, where is that? Whoa, okay. Now, so they were like, yeah. Now, I'm hearing Mayor here very strongly with the death card and the temperance card. There's so much, like, boomeranging of messages in these readings. I have to watch that Libra Cheetah print reading again. Oh, I think that was way more cryptic than we had let on that night. We were, like, laughing around, laughing gas, freaking out reading, but I think there's a lot more to that. Yep, a lot more. Okay, but the death card, look at the temperance card. Now, and it's funny, because you'll watch readings and be like, oh, I think that's talking about, like, them at that point, or, like, that person in this way, and it's like, you end up like possibly seeing it in a number of ways, even over time. Like maybe the first month you're like, wow, that's speaking to me on that level. Then you watch it again a few months down the line, you're like, wow, it really manifests in a more macro scale in that way. And who's to say that it's separate from one another? Here in the stages through which we perceive of this experience, what's it? The perceived state of interacting with this dream. Now, death card again. The death card shapeshifts. Now, it's funny because the devil, like, I'm hearing it, like, they never really made it, I'm hearing, actually, to the event, 5 o'clock right there. They never really, like, maybe they were never really, they were never really there. I'm hearing that as well, like, maybe on a vibrational level. It was just this sort of, like, glimpse of consciousness that at a certain point in time the Daughter Cups maybe had. It's funny, I'm calling it now the Daughter Cups. The Daughter Cups is actually mirroring the High Priestess. She's at the apex of the spread with the Sun and the Seven of Cups, and it's interesting because what I'm seeing is that maybe this was somewhat of like an imagination. I'm hearing an imaginative state with the Daughter Cups. I don't know what those are like. Maybe this is like a fantasy thing. Or again, they're going to be dressed in so many ways. But for a number of you, it's almost like the Death card is like, I know that's not real, and I also know that that's not what you want. And so why would you dress up the doll like that? And not just that, like, it's not a question. The Death card is not questioning that. They know, listen, they know the High Priestess, like, they were forgetting the Daughter and Son of Cups. Like, they understood, actually, each other. I mean, to begin with, there was never really a misunderstanding. It's just the matter in which it all, I'm hearing trances through. Wow. So, it's like, are you going to judge the way the dance is danced? Interesting with the term. It's part of the death kind of hybrid. It's like I'm seeing vibration that's of a very high nature that is then translated in 3D form, and it's like it takes on these sort of like shapes, and it's like, are we going to judge that? Like, if the core, if the source of the connection is, and you're also community, how can we like also feel that we feel that whatever that transpires as is somehow like trouble. Okay, now troubling. I'm hearing I knew you were trouble when I walked in with the tempest card. I'm saying blue, something blue water. Blue water is here with the death card. Looking at the tempest card now. Again, someone's going on vacation. Death card is not going to have that. Death card is like, it was me and you. I'm here. Death card for cutie. Death card here. They're like, I told you, like in the last life, like that me and you we would end up there. Oh boy. I'm hearing you're not sharing that vow with anyone, but I'm hearing that as well. Who's butt? Who's butt? That's Alexander Butt. For Pisces reading. Okay. Pisces like, I'm here. It's me, High Priestess. Someone like confesses something. They're like, I never wanted to be with him. I'm hearing that as well. Oh my. They're in this like, they're in Greece. I'm hearing that as well. Someone's gonna walk up to the altar. It was the devil. That's for her Priestess. It's like two people meet. Like their twin flame shows up. Oh wow. Their twin flame shows up. It's so weird, you guys. I gotta be honest with this. Alright. Okay. So, I'm having this vision. I'm seeing somebody actually in Greece. I don't know if it's coming well competitively, but they're like about to get, I don't know, they're either on vacation or they're about to get married. They're like walking up to this really, it's a sacred site. Now, maybe they're vacationing there or something. They're like visiting, and they're with someone. All right, they're maybe with an X. I'm hearing the letter W. Let's clear that. I'm hearing to the window, to the wall, whatever. Now let's clear that. Now, okay. Now, no judgment, but okay. Now, then the death card. I don't know what that's going to take as well. Now, maybe the death card. They feel like maybe in some way they're like, I don't know if I don't really know. Like, it's the kind of thing where maybe they're like, I don't know if he really has my best interest. I don't really think that I know. I'm hearing as well, like, enough about him. Like, maybe there's something that, it's just, I don't know, I'm hearing it. I knew you were trouble when I walked in. Like, at the beginning, even at the outset of this connection, they were like, I'm hearing, because yesterday is no more. Like, I don't know. There was something they felt they couldn't count on. It was just something kind of fleeting, and they felt like, well, the road is rodeoing it out, so We're on a ride, I don't know, let's clear that. So the high priest is looking at the temperance card. Now, for whenever you met this person on a dating app, and that was well, very strongly Tinder, let's clear that with the temperance card. Now, whatever it was, you eventually ended up walking. I'm hearing actually almost to the end of the earth with this person. Like, some long ass journey. Like, you maybe ended up like dating this person for quite some time. Now, whatever it was, well, one people in the room there. Everything guided and divine, right? Absolutely everything. And so, anyways, but then you actually, I mean, you start getting closer. It's like maybe you frequently travel with this person as well. I don't know. Let's take it as well. You've gone to different places with this person now. Somebody's like a big partier as well. I'm hitting that. So with the Tempest part, Justice part, they love to travel maybe for a number of years. Now, they end up in this one party. I'm hearing that as well. Even party bus, so they end up like in this one school. I mean, as well program like. Maybe they're about to even like sign on something with a certain teacher. They're like about to like get into some contract. You know, maybe it's a decision that someone makes. They're like, I'm hearing they're exchanging vows. Like they're at a really sacred site. I'm hearing Santorini, Greece. I'm hearing that like so clearly. They're on this island and they feel the volcanic, I'm hearing, eruption about to take place. Like something like that. Now, here comes the death card. I'm hearing in the heat of the wave, like to save I'm hearing the moment of grace. Like, it's like they know that that's not the winning vow. I'm hearing that as well. That's going to make the contract also. I'm hearing communicate more clearly. One second. So something possibly there isn't. Maybe someone feels like somebody's like not. There's something that they're hitting but they're missing. I'm hearing that all the time. They're like they don't see it. They don't see it coming. I'm hearing that as well. The time is part of the hybrid. They feel like they've seen this exact energy come through in that Pisces region. My nose is like crazy. Someone's brother even calls them up like at this moment. So awkward. This time, they're like, hey, you gotta take out the trash immediately. They're like, what? They're like, I'm in my pajamas, Spencer. I'm hearing that as well. I'm hearing sent message. What? 5 a.m.? 4 or 5 a.m.? What? They're like confused. Now, Temperance mirroring the High Priestess image, the Death card. Now, the Death card is like, you will not reveal that. Look at this card. It's so, I'm hearing, there's a vicious sort of feeling that I'm feeling here with the Death card, but in a way of like, okay, that vindictive energy that we saw with the Tamagotchi sort of troubles. Okay, the earlier part of the massaging, I'm hearing, of the parlor of the passion, with the Death card here, is not really the real problem. I'm hearing that, whatever that is going to, but the Death card here is now like, it's like this, like, I take my passion like with another take-home message. I'm hearing that with the Death card. But 1 second, yeah, with the Temperance card. But I'm hearing with another meteor. I'm hearing that like I don't know what I was like. It's like the Tamagotchi turns into a meteor and they like want to throw it now. It's something activated. Very interesting. Now the Death card here is protecting the High Priestess. I want to say in that way. They are really truly linked. They have a life together that they've lived that tells, I'm hearing life in a totally different way as well. I'm hearing the other tellers of fortune. I'm hearing as well in the room. Maybe they are like, they have some kind of sacred alliance. I'm hearing that as well. Sacred alliance. I'm hearing bush. The bushes. I don't know what else I'm doing. In the bushes. Okay, we bury these things in the bushes. The berry bush. I'm hearing that hawthorn. Okay, let's clear that. Now, I'm hearing soap. Maybe they made some kind of soap thing. I'm hearing that as well. I'm hearing the letter L, laureate. They studied something perhaps together in a past life, and they're really good at that, like together specifically. Now, this is like the kind of feeling somebody else wants to come in and like caption their image in their work. I don't know what. They're like, you're not doing that. Fireball in hand now. Zeus. I'm hearing will see to it that it will happen as well. I don't know what. This is protected. Like maybe it's the fact that even energetic age, my nose right there. They ended up like in this place in time. It's like when and I mentioned this in one of the pick card readings. It was like something about like a message of your higher self. When you maybe you feel certain pulls to certain places around the world, and it's like when you actually arrive at that particular place, there's something that's activated even physically, and it is in your DNA. It's an activation maybe of memory, and it's like so for I'm seeing that specifically. Like when someone arrives, like I'm saying specifically as a High Priestess, arrives like to a certain place. Do you guys hear me? Okay, like when they were, yes, or butterfly. Listen, when they arrive to that place, they have an activation. It's something that is actually signaled. I'm hearing that as well. I'm hearing to their future self, the Death card. Okay, So now here we go. So the death card is like they get the ping and they're like, okay, so who is in the in the Partridge Family? I'm seeing like the death card becomes like radioactive. with the death card, something like in the background of the death card is like starts to like spark. I'm hearing that with the death card, like something starts to activate. They're like, it's this anger. I don't know what that. It's like the anger of the passion. It literally went from like Tamagotchi troubles. I'm hearing it's so cool, you guys. Tamagotchi is symbolic for something. Kurt, I'm sure you're on Ted's bulletin about that. I don't know what that's going to do. Death card with the Ace of Wands and the Seven of Swords reverse. There's something maybe someone has information about, and I'm hearing the tablet very strongly now. The Ace of Wands, someone's like about to like also touch something, and it's like the moment that they touch whatever that is, they can't touch it back. I don't know what that's going to. And it's that feeling where they fly. I'm hearing this person, I'm hearing at the speed of light. Truly, to meet the eye. I'm hearing the eye contact that's made. They're like, they don't even let these two make freaking eye contact. It's like something like that. They're like, if you make eye contact with even, like, I'm hearing Osiris so strongly here. With the Death card and the High Priestess. I'm seeing someone, like, they're looking in someone's eyes. They're like, do not look in the center of their eye. You don't get it. I'm hearing, if you make eye contact, I'm hearing in this way. I'm hearing, it will burn the bridge. Don't do it. I'm hearing that with the Ace of Wands. I don't know, Libra. I'm hearing Libra. Listen, we know you're looking, okay? You're in Sagittarius reading. Can you come and clarify, like, what's going on? Maybe even someone's like, they call someone's parents, are like, don't let them do it. I'm hearing that as well. You guys you can hear this, right? Now, I'm not on a hallucinatory thing, okay? It's like, it's a mushroom thing, it's on the mind, I don't know if you meant that way, but whatever. Yeah, okay, so, it's interesting. This person they're gonna about to do something even like sacred, they're taking something off, they're about to like get naked or something as well, they're like, don't look in her eyes like that, and hear that as well, I don't know what, maybe it's her third eye, I don't know, they're like, they feel like they're opening the gates to someone's, also like, I'm hearing, I peered into her soul, I don't know what that's gonna do, okay? I'm hearing, I peered into her soul first, calling dibs? The Death card and the High Priest is kind of a joke. I'm hearing that maybe as well. Maybe they got a joke going on with that, but can you actually do that? Can you, like, burn a bridge? I don't know about that. Death card here, hold on. I feel like that was our pastime. No, but it's very sentimental. Okay. So, it's like this. It's this feeling where, like, all that Shrek knew was Fiona. He never had that feeling with anyone else. I'm hearing that specifically. So if you would imagine that Shrek, I'm hearing the Shrek. If Shrek would imagine that Shrek would have that emotion with someone else, and I feel like my eye is like wandering. I don't know what that's going to do. Take it to. I was like moving. I don't know what I'm going to do. Okay. He wouldn't worry. I'm hearing like just for good, I'm hearing as well. I don't know, but it's Shrek, so whatever. Okay, again, Libra reading, you guys. Remember the Devil and the Emperor and like them being one and the same? Okay, so it's like, it would be more so, I'm hearing the concern of what they create together that would then be sacrificed. I'm hearing in this way. I'm hearing cold collar. I'm hearing with the Death card and the Temperance card. Oh my, what's that about? They've got something like down their neck. They wear this earpiece thing. They got something else on the right. I don't know. Let's clear that. It's like it's a radio set. It's something with frequency. Maybe it's in an aura. Maybe even. I'm hearing implanted. I don't know what else I'm doing. The Death card and the Temperance card. They're like, well, it's like in the way they pick up on things. They're like, I know when they're doing something vibrationally, and they are a spirit guide. I'm hearing that again. This is a spirit guide, like, you know, the mother who knows what's up with her children, but the spirit guide specifically taps into, knows when there is something like going on here with the High Priestess. So they're like, and they run up to this person like up these steps. I'm seeing steps like it is in Greece. This person's walking up. She's like wearing it. She's wearing a dress. The High Priestess. She's wearing a dress. One of the people in the room. She's wearing a dress. It's like at a certain time. It's like something timed. she's turning, and then all of a sudden I'm hearing he takes her hand, like, before she can, like, place it on, like, his shoulder or something like that. But they're about to, like, touch something. It's, like, on the wall. It's, like, a tablet. I don't know what. And he, like, he grabs her hand, and she's like, what? And she's, like, looking at her palm in that moment. She's like, But it's weird because he grabbed her palm, but she sees what she sees in her palm. So he's reflecting something for her. I'm hearing that specifically. He's making her realize something. I'm hearing that as well. So maybe for a number of you, this is, well, I don't know, because, like, could he fly all the way to Greece that fast? I'm hearing that as well. Whatever, he's a spirit guide. I'm hearing that for a number of you. He could show up wherever he friggin' wants. I don't care if, like, he needs to look like the Spice Girl while he's doing it as well. He might actually shapeshift. This individual, whoever this is, may actually incarnate in different forms at different times to make an appearance in the way that they may need to bring you closer in touch with, I'm hearing your priorities. I'm hearing that as well. You okay? I got a teacher. I'm hearing that. Who is talking through you and you and you at my feed? I'm hearing that as well. They might be a star. I don't know. Let's clear it. Maybe they got a few aliases, whatever it is. Now, Tempest card mirror the High Priestess. Now, for a number of you, alright. I'm hearing drum roll, please. In case it wasn't enough, like, of a suspense that we were leading with here. With the Tempest card and Death card and the High, but at the top of the steps, I'm hearing also Trevi Fountain. I don't know what else. They're like, even looking at the statue, I don't know what it is. Look at this. Strength card reverse. I'm hearing Zeus. He called me. I'm hearing, you're Cleopatra. You know that, right? I'm hearing that specifically, guys. It's getting weird. Okay, the High Priest is like, I heard that you also hurt my feelings. I'm hearing real bad. I'm hearing that. I don't know why that's now coming out so clearly. The High Priest, I'm hearing the Temperance card, sandwich with the Death card. I'm hearing it's an intervention. It's like Jerry Springer, but like in Greece. I'm hearing that specifically. Like, I don't know. Anyways, I'm hearing I'm hearing Solomon Islands with the Death card. Let's clear that. I'm hearing I'm hearing soul. I'm hearing that again, soul. I'm hearing you don't need anything to prove real love to you. This could even be a stranger. Like, it's weird, guys. Just imagine this. You're walking up the steps of some, like, even I'm hearing a hieroglyph, like, something with a hieroglyph. I don't know. It's like something with steps, okay? It's like these pillars. Now, you're walking up, and I'm hearing the letter C as well. C-R, keep here. Acropolis. I'm hearing that specifically. Okay. You're walking up the steps. Now, I'm hearing K-E-R though, here. Now, okay, whatever it is. As you're walking, because you're on vacation, it's like a tourist destination kind of thing. Now, maybe you're with someone, and you're like about to, I don't know, hold their hand and touch something together. It's something like that. Now, I'm hearing Emerald Tablet here with the 10 Pentacles. My nose is showing like crazy right here. You guys, this is a Pisces read right here come through. It was a Pisces live read. Now, I was wearing a two-piece in that reading. Okay. Now, the Death card looking back at the time was like, maybe it's this type of thing where this person, like, suddenly they take on form. How do we say this? For a number of you, I don't know. It's like maybe they indirectly, it's like, I don't know. I'm hearing the hybrids like, kind of like suddenly I felt like I shouldn't have wanted that. I'm hearing that as well. So maybe for a number of you though, it's like maybe in the type of thing, I'm seeing like a stranger walks up to them in the middle of this park, like they're somehow like, I don't know, they're kind of like, they're like a shapeshifter, I'm hearing that again. They're like a tourist though. They like suddenly like in the middle, like maybe their hand hits their like, their friend in the face or something, I don't know what. They turn around, they're like French, I don't know what that's into. They got a ring on their hand, the ring like, I'm hearing the High Priestess catches sight of this person's ring and they're like, wait a second, it like, brings them, like, into focus with something there. I don't know what that's going to. So, this person talking through some sort of, like, Zoom info meeting, I'm hearing that as well. They literally, like, hijack something here with the Death card. They, like, maybe even, I'm hearing Hera. I'm hearing that with the Death card. They literally, like, maybe they reincarnate, like, I don't know what. But it's, like, in that split moment. Now, what does it mean that to say that one moment is separate from the next? But maybe, and so it's reminding me of that movie Lucy. But anywho, it's like, they somehow get this, like, it could be a spirit guide, but they get this, like, they get this person all of a sudden, this tourist, to turn around, like, right at that moment and, like, stick their hand in the middle of this, like, this feeling. I'm hearing in that way. Like, they interrupt the feeling. The Temperance card with the High Priestess. Now, this is, like, really significant. Why? Because the death card has actually warned this world. I'm hearing of wonder. I'm hearing in their back. I'm hearing FaceTime message for way too long. I don't know what that's. What is that? They've been worried about this. I'm hearing that as well. They're like, I was worried this would happen. I'm hearing that specifically. So this is something sacred. I'm hearing it's the words. It's the way it's worded. It's everything. I'm hearing that as well. We can't have temperance here talking about also like the children with the Mardi Gras band. I'm hearing that. The crew that like couldn't make it to the show, you know? Like this is about something that we are committed to. And if you're having a conversation with like someone who is gonna just like crawl all over your back and then like bring the beads of the jewel, I'm hearing as well, back with them as they crawl to the other side, like the fuck this person is like, maybe they feel like this is someone who's out to get them. Like, and I just gotta be honest. Like, and they see that in this person. They unfortunately do. They're like, I see that he's gonna try and just like kind of just drag what he can. I'm hearing as well. Out of the okay, right there, the Ace of Pentacles. The connection, I'm hearing that as well. And so maybe they see something. They're like, this is draining. This is draining you. Yep, 6 of Cups rebirth. But it's a past life thing. And they got a little bit of a Scooby-Doo thing going on with that person as well. I don't know what. They're like, he always tries to come back as me. I'm hearing Hito. Something hit. I'm hearing hit, ho. I don't know what. Hito with the 6 of Cups, and I don't know what that's gonna do. So, I'm hearing hitherto, like they have this weird trance dance off, like frequently, actually, with the Death card and the Devil. I don't know what that's about. But maybe, like, it's just not for Dumbledore. I'm hearing to worry about. Like, maybe this person's like, don't worry about that. They're like, what did you do? The High Priestess, like, turns to this person. They're like, I'm hearing elephant? I'm hearing elephant. Elephant? I'm hearing this person's like French. I'm hearing that again. They've got an L in the first or last name. They're like, I'm hearing Lisa. I'm hearing what? I'm hearing they dropped something in their camera. They're like, oh my god. There's something like weird about that. Hold on. I'm hearing Blue's Clues. I'm your real mate. Get it? I'm hearing that. Oh shit. So maybe someone shows up, maybe even in someone's like their third eye, right when they're about to get married, something like that. They like see this person's face. They're like, it's me. Remember? You hear that? It's me. They're really trying. They're trying to get something through. The message to this person. They're like, remember? I was the one who made you also that promise. So don't get it twisted. Just because he's willing to take you to the park, you know what I mean? He'll drive you there, but he will just as quickly find his classroom. I'm hearing in the next round. I'm hearing with a new wife. Okay, let's clear that, please. Temperance upright. This person who works at the Trevi Fountain. They're like, okay, time to take out the trash. Can you guys move? Okay, I'm hearing that's just like all divine. It's like very, very like. It's kind of funny. I don't know. It's everything. I'm hearing that specifically now. It kind of reminds me of that fountain moment where it's kind of divine as well. That came through in another read. It was Pisces, yeah. 9 of Cups in reverse. Now, so one of these people happen to meet. They're walking to the cobblestone thing. Now, okay, temperance upright. Now, I'm hearing they turn into a vicious. I mean, vicious. They take this promise to degrees and levels that I'm hearing even the president wouldn't understand. I'm hearing that specifically, like, maybe of their club, I don't know. They have something that, yeah, well, why? Because the Ace of Pentacles, I'm hearing, is a promise that they made. And when it's something sacred for a number of you, like, maybe they feel like it's part of their mission. Now, how many of you are like, who are we? I'm hearing, oh, are we, like, in the crowd? Are we, like, are we invited to the wedding? I'm hearing, are we inside of the theater, the amphitheater? I'm hearing that as well. Are we, like, all together? Oh, okay. Kurt, Carissa, Markers, Mother Mary, I'm hearing that as well. What are we doing? Alright, what's up with the plan now? What's going on? Okay, you guys, let me look at the comments. Whew, Jesus. Oh. I'm hearing JP Morgan is at the event, tribal style. I'm hearing that as well. Someone's definitely like, they are shapeshifting. Hello, Maxine. Guys. Quarantine's freaking over, man. We're all the way in Greece right now. 6 foot management of our connection no longer applies as well, because we're upfront and close and personal with the death card. And the devil. I'm hearing disaster. I'm hearing that. I don't know what. It's like every time I'm seeing two people also like on a carousel ride. They're like on a teacup ride, and like every so often they like rotate, and like whenever they come into contact with each other, it's like the devil and the death card. They're like, it's you. I'm hearing them. Then they spin back out of orbit. You're like, you clean up your mess. I'm hearing that specifically. I don't know what. So. Wait, what? Oh, wait, what? So their karmic contract over. Wait, what? So they're like, what, don't get involved in another karmic? I'm hearing something about the water as well in the fountain. They're gonna touch it. They're like, don't touch it! No! They're gonna do some secret thing. They're like, no! I'm hearing that. So what? He does not... Oh, he does not love her. First apathy, okay. What, Corey? Wait, you're in Greece right now? Oh my. Oh my. Can't wait to read your comments here. Yes, Lily! Yes, Lily! Lily's like... Don't forget to feed the fish. Come on, Kurt. Listen, you guys, I'm in my twin flame for literally 2 days, and it wasn't even like... It just wasn't even possible. Whoa, right there I split to the double. I kid you not. Mirroring the sun up right. So there was work to be done. Okay. Spirit guides are like, here's a mic nut. Talk about your problems. Okay. We got 99 cents donated by Kayla a few times. Alright, we were prompting you. Let's go that. So yeah, no. It's weird, because I was thinking about this the other day. I was like, well, if I'm like, literally, like, twice, and it, like, was never, like, a so-called, like, relationship, like, what does that mean? Like, because people write about these stories, right, twin flames. They're like, oh, we had this relationship, and, like, it never really got off the ground, and whatever else, and I'm like, man, I was not even in a relationship. What does that mean? We're not bringing it home? What does that mean? Diana, Diana. So... Oh, wow, Corey. Oh, wow. Wow. Wow, last night. Oh, wow, wow, wow. Go, Teresa, last night. Let me tell you, Pisces showed up in Sag June. We'll just say it like that. Same with Scorpio. Yeah. Well, he definitely whipped me. Like, it was like, they really got you back on track. Well, they inspired things that I felt already, like, within myself. It kind of magnified certain things. I can say it like that. I knew I loved you before I met you. But I told you guys this before. I keep meeting this person. Like, I keep seeing them. And the moment in which I was like, oh, it's done, I guess. We will just end it, alright? It will be over. I see them. Like, I could do it within seconds. I told you guys this beforehand in the live chat. Yeah, anyways, so... I'm hearing Sufism. I'm hearing that very strongly right here. Interesting. Temperance of right. Related to the devil. Fun reading. It's funny. Yeah, interesting. So, Sophion. That's so weird. Hold on. This is the weirdest thing. Literally, I once spoke about this. Olivia Diamond Deep Waters, all chakras, all chakra activation. It's so weird that you said Sophion because it's literally like it was another reading I did, and I think I rarely talk about like personal connections a lot, but I spoke about this another time, and someone else like right when I talked about that, they said the name Sophion. And that was someone who I met right before that person, which is the weirdest thing. They were definitely it was like split of the devil right there. Definitely some kind of, karmic thing or whatever else. Daughter won the bright, marrying the devil. It was not. It was definitely like set up for that other connection, and it wasn't like a deep thing, like really. And you know when those connections they run real deep, right? So. Jayhan, I am still we know you've been on all along, Temperance here, following along. Even if you were dreaming, you were with us. Don't pretend, Temperance are bright, Ten of Swords are bright. So, it's funny, Sophion? Who lives in Africa? Oh, your cousin. Sophion, yeah, it's so weird. I was gonna call you out actually, Jayhan, earlier in the read. But then it was just too perfect of timing with the death card and the High Priestess that we just couldn't even, relate to one another as humans anymore at that point. Wow. Alright. Jayhan's like, what did I do? Is it because I built your bed for you? Marker's like, hold on there. Han, J. This came through in another reading. Marcus is like, I also gave some good advice to a couple, didn't I? Now I was not talking about Marcus necessarily in the room, but it could be metaphorical, and isn't always. Hey Lily, Tristan, Stanzel, Korean Ayopa, Kaya Rose. So many angles and variables. Leave it to a Sag reading. Friggin' Sag full moon, full lunar eclipse reading to bring the angles out in the room. Oh, did he go night night? Okay. All right. When did he tune out? He was like, I can't take the buzzer moment. I'm telling you guys, I'm seeing people in the audience, people in the environment. Everyone's like, they're watching this like happen in so much. They're also like, they're closing their eyes. They're like, oh my god, what's happening? It's like light. I'm hearing that as well. Lightning in action. I'm hearing that specifically. Wow. Wow, Amy, that's so interesting. Yes, Jesse! Yes, Jesse! Everyone pitched in. Absolutely. This bed here is the embodiment of the love we feel for one another. That night was so cool. I'll never forget that. Kurt, must have faith. It's thundering here. We were having some thunder action earlier. It came reading. Thunderbolt. Zeus her. Zeus her. So yeah, cool. Well, we got the Hangman that we lead out with, Sag. With the Two of Cups. Jumping on the bed. Jayhan, you're still traumatized? Don't pretend like you didn't put on your resume. Alright, we all know. You're freaking proud of Noah's Ark here that we built. I'm hearing that for you. John's like, you named it that. That's your name for. I don't know if I would call it Noah's Ark exactly, but hey, the father wand's actually upright. We split with the mother wands and the Two of Cups. So wow, this is something like for a number of you have a really romantic connection with someone, and it leads out in that way. It's really like you're standing at the Trevi Fountain mountain that you both climbed, and you have this sort of like culmination. Maybe then it like transpires. Grounds maybe in 3D. I'm hearing Kundalini as well. We'll leave that to the suite. I'm hearing the suite. Okay. It's like the kind of thing. Then they ride off and they get married as well with the father belongs to them. Like they profess maybe in something to one another. Wow. Wait, Amy, for real? So hold on, Amy, you bumped into this individual like every time you tried to release it. Is that what you're mentioning? So. Fawning. I think you guys, the next few readings, I'll have to just speak with my eyes to you. I'm telling you. That was a pretty long series. Okay, so. I get hurt. Feel it. Feeling. I'm bad the bone. Guys, it was fun. Thank you for connecting to you. Always Athena. Always Athena. So lovely, you guys. Thank you for tuning to you, Sag. Thank you for connecting. And we will hopefully see each other. I don't know what that means. I'm hearing maybe in Greece. I don't know what that's going to do. Okay. You kidding me? We definitely will be seeing each other in Greece. It's time. NLNA. Thank you guys for connecting. Oh, so sweet. Go Teresa. Go. What's that? It's like a cartoon thing. Go something. Go to bed. Okay. Grease movie, yeah. John. Thank you guys for connecting to you. Must have face like good night. Good night. Twinkle, twinkle, little star. Dun, 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 dun. Okay, good night, you guys. Thank you for tuning in. Enjoy the night, Sagittarius. Love and light to all. See you.